everybody, welcome back to the channel, where in today's video we'll yet be continuing on with our studio setup series. Today we'll be unboxing and briefly reviewing the Canon EOS R10 camera. This mirrorless camera is a good entry-level choice for both video and photography purposes and comes with 3 available options on purchase: the R10 body only, R10 with the 18 to 45mm lens, and the R10 with the 18 to 150mm lens, which I have here. So let's jump into unboxing this camera. So we got a lot of bubble right there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to move on this side. So here we are. Here's a small overview of the box. EOS R10. The R here, if you can see that. The camera itself on the back, some details, side. So yep, so I'm just going to unbox this now, the main part. So straight out of the box we get some warranty documentation, some warnings, some more documentation, and also a start guide and instruction manual. So it comes with a few languages. So now, what we get with this, an EOS R10, it's shoulder strap, so here it is. So we'll just leave that aside. Next we have the battery charger. And the battery itself. We also get a wire to put into our outlet. So moving off the first plastic piece, we can now see we have the 2 main components of this video. So first off, we get the 18 to 150mm lens. is. And also, the main deal, the big deal of this video, the Canon R10 itself. Looks amazing. So yeah, that's the Canon R10, and all of its accessories. So now we're gonna get right into the review. Alright, so I've now gone ahead and charged the battery as well as inserted the screen protector to the camera's touchscreen. I've also gone ahead and got a SanDisk Extreme Pro high-speed SD card to store all the videos and photos on this camera. So first I'll show you through the process of inserting the battery, the SD card, and also the lens, and then we'll go through the basic components within the camera. So first, to install the battery and the SD card, you have to look at the bottom of the camera and you'll see this compartment. And there's a lever on that, so you just have to push that and this compartment unlocks. Now on the battery, you'll see this arrow. So you can see that, this arrow, small one, and you want to face that down and push it in, just like that. And if you want to take it out, there's this grey lever here, so push that and it comes right out. So now, for the SD card, letters facing down, there's another compartment here, just push it straight in, just like that, it'll click right in. And if you want to take it out, just push on the SD card, and it'll come out. So if you put down the compartment, will automatically lock. Now if you want to put on the lens, first off you want to take off the cap on the camera itself, and also on the lens itself you want to take off the lens caps. And then now on the lens you'll see this red line as well as on the top of the camera. Let me just get it up like this. There we go. And now what you want to do is you want to get the lens and you want to rotate it like this until you hear that click. And now it's on. So now we're going to get right into the basic components within this camera. So first up, we have this touchscreen, which is rotatable to various angles. So I like to keep it just like that. It's pretty easy for me. So now to turn it on, there's going to be this switch here. It's going to say off and on, so you just want to put it on. It'll automatically come up. First off, if you just turned on this camera for the first time, it's probably going to come with a menu telling you to select your time zone, the current time, the area you live, and all that stuff. But that's a pretty simple process, so I've just done that. So now, I'm going to show you through some more basic components, including how to actually do the camera, the photos, the recording, the locking, the controls, the shoe, and the flash, and also I'm going to show you through the mechanical shutter. So first off, to take photos themselves, you can either touch on the touchscreen, like that, or you can click on this, right here, this button, and then it'll take a photo. Now to take a video, there's this red button here, the red dots. So you can click that, hold it down for a second, and it'll start saying recording. And if you click it again, it'll say just turn off. So that's the recording part. Now if you want to lock the controls so that if you accidentally press a control or something, it's pretty simple. You just have to click this button to the right of the recording button. It'll say controls locked, and if you click that again, it'll say controls unlocked. So now, on the bottom of the camera right here, you're going to see this AF and MF. So MF stands for manual focus, and AF stands for autofocus. So you can basically click that button and it'll switch between manual focus and autofocus. So manual focus is where you can just touch around on the touch screen and you'll find the perfect focus for the object you're recording, and autofocus will just automatically focus as the name suggests. So next up, the shoe here. So basically if you touch this screen will go blank, but here you should be able to see a little bit of stuff, the screen, and if I get off, you'll see it on that. If I hold that again, you should be able to see it there. So that's what that's made for. And also sometimes on the menu it's gonna say raise the flash. So what you want to do, there's two buttons here. Well, you can't call them buttons, but that's what I'm gonna call it for now. You just have to raise those two and lift it, and there'll be the flash there. And now also up here, this is something which is pretty cool. You have all these options. So A+ is just the auto settings. So this will make the camera have the best settings for you to record and take photos. So that's what I recommend keeping this at. And we also have flexible priority, program AE, shutter priority, aperture priority, manual exposure, bulb, program AE, moving recording, creative filters, and also special scene. So special scene, what you can do is you can do panning. So basically if you're doing cars going past, basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna capture all the frames, and it's gonna make sure that the moving objects, so usually it's gonna be a car or a vehicle, and it'll basically blur the background usually. I'll keep the car in focus. So you have close up on that, food, night portraits, HDR back, silent shutter, and loads more options for that. So next up, just keep it on. We'll keep it on A+, which is probably what I recommend once again. So now also, something to keep in mind is for the videos and everything you take, if you click this button on the bottom, it'll come up with all the recordings you've taken, and if you pinch the screen, it'll just zoom out and you can see more photos. So you can just go up and all that stuff. You can go select. So that's pretty cool as well. And if you click the video button again, it'll just come back up. And also, say you want to delete a photo, you just have to click this delete button and just say erase. So next up, what you want to do, if you want to get out of video again, you just have to click video. And now for the mechanical shutter. So up here, you're going to see this shutter button, and then you'll see all this stuff. And if your settings and your options are somewhere else, so say it was on movie recording, you wouldn't get as much options as you do now. So I'm going to set this to high speed continuous plus. So this gives up to 15 frames per second on shutter. So you just have to hold down on this. As you can see, that takes 15 frames per second on photos. And also something I like about this is if you take that much photos, you can just click on video, and then now you have so much recordings. So you have to click this and just click erase all images, including scene, and I'll delete everything on that scene. So that's something I like as well. So yeah, that's it for that video. Well, not video, but that's it for the basic components. But sorry, there's one more thing. This is probably one of the most important things with the lens. To zoom in and zoom out, if you want to zoom in, so I have the 18 to 150, you just want to go towards your left, pull this towards your left, and zoom out, zoom back in, and just pull towards your right. And also if you want to take off the lens to replace it, you have to click this button here. Let's do that, and then take it off. So now we're going to get to recording this and comparing it with the camera I have right now, the Razer EOS. So let's get right into it. So we are faced an issue which we did not anticipate on earlier. Canon has a webcam software which is called the Canon Webcam Utility Tool. I initially thought that my camera will work with the tool, however, it doesn't support the Canon R10 and the R7 cameras. Hopefully Canon will release a compatible webcam tool soon. So the other option we have is to use a HDMI capture card, but I currently don't have one on me. So I will do another video once I have a capture card to do a webcam comparison with the Razer EOS and the Canon R10. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, we weren't able to record and do a comparison between the Razer EOS and the Canon R10, but we will make another video on that soon. So remember to leave a like, subscribe, comment what you'd like to see in the future, and feedback, and I'll see you guys next time.